So there's a new show on Fox. It's called Our Kind of People. It's produced by Lee Daniels, and it is very entertaining. And one of the things I like about it is the big surprise. They get to that very early in the series, so it's not like you have to watch like 8 episodes to get to the juicy part. So that's number one. Number two, this TV show is based on a book that came out in 1999, and I read it back in the day when it came out. Now, the book is nonfiction, whereas the TV show is a scripted show, and I don't think those characters are real. They seem to be made up, fictional characters. But the book is amazing, and here's why. Our Kind of People by Lawrence Otis Graham, who's also one of the producers on the show, it really helps educate the reader about the immense wealth that there is in the African American community. And it's not based on people who've made money in sports or people who've made money in entertainment. It just shows the multitude of industries that Black people have succeeded in, and that our money in a lot of cases isn't new money. It's people who've had generational wealth and have been able to pass it along through the years. And it also talks about society and some of the challenges of people who are new money and penetrating that society. But it was just really enlightening. And even though I don't come from wealth and have never been exposed to a lot of the organizations that they talk about, it's great to see that so many of them put such great effort into service. And then another interesting fact that I got from the book is that even though in cities like Washington, D.C., and even New Orleans, where there are Black people who may not have as dark skin and in some cases could even pass for white, they still have tremendous pride in their Blackness, and still, even though they may not look it, there's no interest in passing that. There's just, again, deep pride in the community. But watch the show. Very interesting, very entertaining if you want to have fun. But if you really want to get some granular and interesting information about the success of Black people, since we often hear about some of the negative stories or some of the sad stories in our community, this book just really showed that there is no limit to how successful you can be in this country, despite all of the challenges that we have as African Americans. So make sure you check it out if you haven't already. Our Kind of People by Lawrence Otis Graham. And again, it came out in 1999, and it's definitely worth a read.